Welcome back to Rest Rune's Aett. Aett means family or clan. So welcome back to the family or the clan. We are going to do a rune reading tonight. I've got the elder runes in a little Tupperware container. My other cloth was slipping too much, so we'll try this instead. So we are going to be looking at a rune master spread tonight. And with that, we will look at the Aetts later. And Aetts means family or clan. And so the runes have a family or a clan. And so I will put the runes into the respective clan after we get done with the reading. So it will make more sense. And you can see the working lineage of the runes in the clans. So let's go ahead and get started. Elders, distant past, please. Okay, we have Perthrow. This is the rune of fate, destiny, fertility. Also maybe talking about your precious intuition, a stroke of genius. Sometimes it means diplomacy. Okay. Now we're going to look at the recent past. Okay, this is like the DNA rune. This is more the male fertility. So this is hearth, home, construction, shelter. Might mean yield or good investment. So it's kind of prosperity, luck, gestation, or a cocoon. Now let's look at the present. Oh, 2 runes. Just looking for one. Okay, we have Gebo. That came out last night as well. That was the issue last night. This is still in the present. So this is talking about male and feminine energy working together, hospitality. Okay, let's look at the near future. The near future rune is Wanju. This is satisfaction. This is meaning all of your physical Aett runes. So you are joyous, happy, you've overcome any setbacks, you're grounded, you have riches, you have career opportunities. Let's look at further out in the future. Further out in the future is, Nathis. This is necessity. So we are going to be searching for the essentials. There might be a difficult lesson to learn. We might need to seek some solitude, maybe get a little rebellious. Okay, let us look at the overall theme for this message. Elders say the overall theme is Isa, chill out. So this is getting calm, having victory over your obstacles. You might need to resist some things. You need to get control of your vices. Okay, now let's look at the blockages you may be facing. Just wondering, please. They are saying Iwas, this is the yew tree, so this is the phoenix, not being able to let go. Okay, not finding new ways, solutions, not using your clairvoyance or your intuition, perhaps. Let's look at what the guides, ancestors, helpers are telling you. They are saying get connected to them. Connect with source. This is Algis. This is the elk antlers. This is the protective rune. So this is connecting to source. Resist, get help, shield yourself from impulses. Okay. Now let's look at the past theme. The past theme is Fehu. This is all about riches, cattle, offspring might be gaining in resources you trust. Just beware of fraud with this rune. Okay, you want to keep your assets. Now let's look at the future theme. The future theme is Manus. This is man. This is using your influence, your idealism. This is mankind. This is mental energy, thinking with your mind and for the betterment of the community. Okay, so let's put all of these past perspectives together here. This is the current, this is more the future. Okay, so the past theme was Fehu, which is riches, prosperity. In the distant past, you had fate, destiny, luck, precious intuition. You had a lot of fertility. You had a lot of prosperity, gestation, cocooning there as well. You had a lot of yield going on, which makes sense with Fehu. Okay, so what happened here with the blockages is that you had a hard time letting go of something. So you were hanging on too tightly with these concepts of wealth, prosperity, that you couldn't let that go. So somehow you went a little backwards, if you will. The message is saying, chill the hell out, get some clarity so that you can get back on track. It's all about giving and receiving. Don't be so tight with the resources. My German grandmother was very much about hospitality. And so if you did not share with others, this rune would forecast, poverty for yourself. Let's look at the future. Future theme is looking out for community using your mind. You will still achieve all the satisfaction, joy, happiness. This is the 8th rune in the physical plane. Because you have figured out the necessities, and you will still have to figure out the necessities so you don't lose this. This is the past. You want to get some of that back. So figure out what's essential. And if you need help in figuring out what's essential, your guides are telling you, connect to source, and you will get the answer. Okay? That's the Master Rune message tonight, using the Germanic runes, the Elder runes, 24 in the set. So let us look at the Aetts. This is the family or the clan that the runes live in. Okay? So we're going to put them on the strips. I think this helps you visually see and can recall the runes in their families when I use the different strips. So yellow is the physical plane because you have to grow things, right? Back in the old days, a lot of farmers. Okay. Then we will talk about this a little more once we get everything in there. Okay. Let me just scooch these over just a tad. So we have room. As well as this one. Okay. So we have rune 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no wait, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in the physical clan family Aett, we have 3 runes. In the emotional mental family clan or Aett, you have 5. And in the spiritual family Aett, you have 2. So when I read in the Aett positions, I look at the verticals. So do we have all 3 1s, 5s, 8s? We don't have any of that this evening. Okay. Then the next thing I do is look for proximity, at least 3 runes in there at what the message says. So the most significant one tonight would be these 3 here. So Phoenix rising, let go, find new ways, maybe get silent, listen to your clairvoyance and intuition. This is Iwaz. When you do that, this is per throw, this is fate, destiny. You'll be lucky because of your precious intuition. You'll have a stroke of genius. And if you can't get there, then make sure you use Algis. This is the elk rune. This is the protective rune. Or antenna might look like a person praying, reaching out to source. So connect with source, get recovery, get help, get shielded from any impulse or resistance that you might have. Now let's look at this from more of my Danish ancestries, or the Vikings, if you will. The younger rune set is the oldest set, and that's the Viking era. And so they only had 16 runes. They had a little bit different symbolism on some of their runes, but overall the messages are pretty similar. So let's look at what runes would come off the board, because they would not be part of my Danish heritage. Okay, so in the younger rune set, Scandinavians wouldn't have Gebo. They would not have Wanju. They would not have Perthro. They would not have Algis. They would not have this one either. This is the hearth. This is Ingwaz. So out of the 8 runes that would come off of the 24, this message got rid of 5 runes. That's amazing. So if we were reading from the younger rune set, what would the message be tonight? Look at your assets. Beware of fraud. Really find out what's necessary. Don't go out and spend money in your funds wastefully. Sometimes you have to chill out, resist vices, get control of your finances. Let go of things that aren't productive for you, that would limit you. And really use your resources for the betterment of the community. Think with your mind. What's best? Use your influence in a good way. Okay? So that was the Master Rune spread for the night, and then looking at the Aetts. Every tribe had a family or a clan. Okay? And then the runes were no different. We have the physical Aett, we have the emotional and mental Aett, and we have the spiritual Aett. That would be the Germanic. If you were in the Danish, Scandinavian heritage, you would use the younger rune set, and they would call their family or clans Aetts. Just a little difference in enunciation. So, I hope this helps you. I hope that you got something that you can work on. The runes are your ancestors telling you how to live your best life. And so they will offer you advice if you ask. So that's what they told us tonight. So anyway, we will talk to you soon. Bye, and thanks for being here.